Want some of the best metal interviews and tour dates possible? Check out our local sponsor, Death by Metal STL. Some of the most amazing interviews with some of the biggest metal bands in the industry. Check these guys out at www.deathbymetalstl.com. One of the best metal magazines in the industry, always supporting the independent artists and always pushing independent music. Remember, you heard it right here on The Pit. What is up? We are back, guys. It is, again, Monday Night Metal, as always, on The Pit. Man, I'm really glad that we moved our main night to Mondays, just because there aren't any good Monday Night Metal shows anymore. I talked about this a while back, about searching for a good Monday Night Metal radio show. And, dudes, I gotta say, I've been through probably 50 plus different radio podcasts that I've listened to in just the last couple of months that do a Monday Night Metal show. Now, all of them have this continuous pattern that I've noticed. Well, all but like two. I'll give it that. There's like two stations that aren't totally shit, but they play shitty music. So, most of the time when you go on these podcasts, you're going to hear 2 or 3 really good songs. Then you're going to hear some really awful shit for a while. And it's not for like 1 or 2 songs. It's like fucking like the rest of the hour. And you're like, what the fuck? Did I literally just hear 3 songs and like 20 bad songs? Like, and it's by shit that's not even relevant anymore. Bands that aren't even together anymore. Bands that don't even play together. Bands that are dead. Look, there are 1,000,001 radio stations that have covered people's music who've already become famous or who've already made it, who've already become known. Why the fuck are we continuing to put them on the pedestal and promote them and not the other people who are just as talented that deserve to be heard? See, I don't see the point in promoting somebody who's already fucking made a name for themselves versus somebody who's struggling and hungry for it. I personally would rather give it to the hungry motherfucker than the asshole who's got more money than he knows what to do with, like Kanye West, that cocksucker. That's a person in the industry that's pretty much spoiled rotten. And we see that. But explain to me why the hardest working musicians I know that don't make shit don't get anything. They don't care. They don't care about stuff. They're not materialistic, man. See, the secret is you gotta be humble. You gotta be humble. Okay, that's what it's all about. It's about being humble. And I just wanted to talk about that real quick. You know, I like talking about little things like that in the metal community and the music industry. And I don't know, I just like touching base on stuff like that. Also, I want to give a shout out to one of our listeners right now. Our boy Bobby's in the chat. He's actually in a rehabilitation center for a massive stroke he had that almost killed him. And man, like, that's just fucking gut-wrenching to think about. Like, I've lost a couple of friends and family to massive strokes, and it's nothing to play around with. It's some serious shit. And the fact that he's like able to get up and at least or get out his computer or get out his phone and able to still function a little bit really gives me hope. Okay, and I hope it gives you hope too. I hope you're listening right now, Bobby, because all I want to say is, man, I know shit sometimes might seem bleak or like it's fucking just not going to happen for you, or bad things are just always going to happen to you. Everybody feels that way at some point in their life. I hope that you're in a good place mentally. I hope that you know you have support. And I just want to say, even though I don't know you, I will give you our support. I will give you nothing but love and compassion, dude, because that's what our community does. We make sure that we look after one another. We take care of one another. We protect each other. That's what the metal community is about. Like, when you look at all these other music communities, you start to see and wonder where they went wrong. And then you see the metal community and you understand that we are really quite the family-oriented kind of community. And look at Juggalos. They completely stole the idea for how we model our community, and it did not work because you can't take the idea and run with it. You have to be the idea. You have to live it. Okay? Bobby's out there living it, dude. He's in our chat telling us nothing but good things, and he's fucking goddamn rested up from a stroke, dude. This guy's a fucking trooper, dude. My hat's off to you, sir. My hat's off to you. Thank you for being a listener. thank you for being a supporter. And dude, I hope you fucking get better soon, because when you do, I'll tell you what, I don't know, I saw that you are kind of out in the middle of nowhere. So what I'd like to do with you in the future, once you're better, is we'll do like a little Skype interview, and we'll talk about the shit you've been through and being a metalhead and what it means to you to have the community together. Because I know that just from what I can see and how you talk about it, like, I already know, like, people like me are what keeps people like you going. But what you need to know is people like you are what give people like me hope to keep people going. So we got to help each other, and that's how we got to do it, man. That's teamwork, man. It's about unity. So that being said, Bobby, I hope you get better. I hope you get better soon. And when you do, we're going to bring you on a Skype interview, get you a couple words. We'll talk about it. We'll put it on the show. It'll be a good time, man. Have a little fun, talk a little shit, be on the radio. It's always fucking good times. Now, anything we can do to make you feel a little bit better, bro, because when anybody in our metal community is down on their luck or just down and out, or need some support, people like me and our crew are here for just that very reason. We're here to do nothing but support the metal community. So that being said, man, hope you get better. We got more music coming for you. And shit, man, Bobby, you're going to like all these bands coming up, dude. I got a whole fucking playlist full of shit. I even got some new bands that were sent in last week as submissions. They're now officially in rotation. Man, there's a lot of good bands out here. Okay, so let's get down to this. What we got coming up next? We got Amidst the Withering coming up. Some Sephi coming up after that with by Sam Screams. We got Skinwalker by Perceiving the Design. Some Fit for an Autopsy with Hollow Shell, Ghost Iris. Dreamless State, I the Breather, Longevity, Lorna Shore, Remore, some more Meshuggah, but it's a reissue of Nebulous. If you are familiar with that song, they remastered it and re-released it. We're going to play that here a little bit. After we play that, we'll be back with a couple words from our sponsor. And again, shout out to our boy Bobby. Again, while I'm doing that, I'm going to give a shout out to our crew, give a shout out to Jason Brown, give a shout out to all the people who tune in right now. I appreciate all my support and all the listeners, and I support everything you guys do for me. Thank you so much from the bottom of my hearts right here at The Pit.
Blood and tears, take no bitch, ain't no hell, but please